Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. Today I've been playing a few games with Reiju. Had a few people telling me that this deck's pretty good now, and honestly, it's a lot more fun and a lot better than it used to be. You do still kind of have the thing where you really need to see your stage, but you've got a few more options to make this deck a bit more consistent at seeing that stage, and in those games where you don't. So we've got a few games here today. If you want to jump straight into the gameplay, timestamps are in the description. But for everyone else, we're going to cover just the updates to Reiju. So, Reiju, it's mostly the same as she's ever been. You're playing the same package, we've just got a few new cards. First one we got was this Sanji. He's just a top 5 search for Germa in the name card type cards. You know what I mean. It just really helps your consistency in the early game of finding this Germa Kingdom stage and finding your initial combos with these Reijus and the Reiju. Or just an initial ichiji, if that's what you need early on, which it often is. I'm still running the Chopper, even though this ichiji is really good and has a weird effect. So he's 7/7 blocker. On opponent's attack once per turn, you only have characters in play that have a type including Germa. So if you have this Chopper on the board, you cannot use this effect. Up to one of your leaders gains 1000 power for the battle, then you mill 2 from the top of your deck. So getting this out really early, as soon as 4, is amazing. Because you're going to effectively gives you like a Shanks effect. Shanks' leader effect. And also you mill 2, which helps your combos be assembled a little easier in those following turns. And it's just a 7/7 blocker. Really impressed with this card especially. I just wish it was one that wasn't ichiji. Because, I mean, look at the list. We're still not playing Yonji. I think Yonji is still underwhelming. Niji is alright, but I'm not super impressed with him either. But we do also have this new Reiju, and she's really good. 4/5 2k, so this is a second good searchable 2k in the deck. And then on play, if your leader has the Vinsmoke family type, which we do, look at the top 5, reveal a card including Germa in the types, and add it to your hand. Then trash the rest. This is wild. 4 Don, 5k, good stat line, same as this one. Replaces itself because it's a searcher, and puts 4 cards in your trash. Used with your babies in the following turns. Really, really good card. This is exactly what this deck needed. I will say, be careful. Use too many of these and these. You do get kind of close to decking out, even though we are very much an aggro deck. It's kind of weird. I do think this package massively improves the deck's consistency though, because it just sort of more shores up the games where you don't see the stage. Because you're getting so many cards in your trash anyway, and you can always use this Sanji to just search the baby dudes. And then it's not so bad when you don't see the stage. We also have 2 copies of this Niji. He's a 5/6 vanilla 2k. It's a searchable 2k. You can summon it with this. It's fine. Very average. I do think this Niji is the older one is a bit better than it used to be, because there's a lot of chump blockers running around at the minute. Things like Ripper. Things like Charlotte Anana, Rosinante, the 2 cost of course. A lot of chump blockers at the minute, and I do think this is really quite good at the minute. Even blue-purple Luffy is starting to play Duval, so I'm interested in going maybe up on this. I'm running one of the Gamma Knife. This is a list I stole from the Discord, so credits them I suppose for the list. Gamma Knife feels a bit mid. It feels like if they're kidding, as long as you don't play into it super hard by letting them have a massive board and a million cards in their hand, you can get by with just the debuff from a Red Ranger. So I don't think you need this. And in fact, I think if I was going to play again, I'd probably do something like this. Finding this is really quite good. On 2 of the Judge, and don't forget, this guy has a second effect. You can activate main Don -1, rest one of your opponent's Don cards. When this came out in set 6, almost completely useless. Nobody was using counter events, and Bonnie didn't exist. But into Bonnie, this forces them to leave 2 Don open, which is pretty bad. And into all those purple decks that are running Straw Hat, well, you can let them use 1 less Gum Gum Giants. If they want a Giant, they can't just hold 1, they gotta hold 2 Don. And in something like blue-purple Luffy, that wants to be doing either Sanji or Linlin, or Sanji Linlin, into you, and then leaving 1 open, just being able to rest their 1 open, it's really underrated. Really good effect, honestly. Don't forget this Judge's second effect. But that's the changes to Reiju. She's much the same, very aggressive. I think this deck has a decent place in the meta. Your Teach matchup is still not great, because whilst, yes, you can cheat all these things out, the babies still go off. I mean, they all have on plays, right? This Reiju and this Reiju don't draw any cards. Chopper doesn't ramp any Don. Ichi doesn't bounce or kill anything. This Ichiji is not affected, I suppose, but Judge doesn't do anything either. It's kind of awkward into Teach. Into Blue-Purple, they can get there, but you've got a reasonable chance of being able to rush them down. Pudding, I think, is also less free than it used to be, but it's still, I'd say, slightly favoured for Reiju for sure. And into a lot of the other meta decks, I think you just have the longevity to win out against things like Kobe, and obviously we don't really know what's going to happen with Doflamingo. This Ichiji was always very good into them though, because they just can't really interact with it. Reiju, obviously they can bounce with Law, but both the Niji and the Ichiji getting rid of their stuff and being uninteractable means that the matchup's not as bad as you might think, even though we are a 4-life leader that goes kind of low on Don. The Chopper's also pretty good there. Green-Purple Luffy, full clarity, I have not tested that matchup. There's not that many people on the sim playing Green-Purple Luffy. A lot of Blue-Purple, but not that much Green-Purple. Nami, I think, is pretty reasonable. We don't really care about their life trash. They can't really interact with this Ichiji. They can use Nojiko to bounce your Reijus and Nijis, but you just sort of focus on the Ichiji. This one as well. The 7k stat line is magnificent, and even if you can just play like a couple of these, the chance of them having multiple Nojikos is fairly low. They're a slower deck, and whilst they do get pretty big, we can get pretty big too with our Ichijis. But either way, that's enough waffling. Here's the games. Going to Nami, I'm going to go first. No stage, Mulligan. Still no stage. Don't love it. I have been whiffing stage quite a lot, which is not great, obviously. We'll go 8, I guess. Pass it over. I'll ditch one of these choppers. I don't want to take 2 swings. But we will be taking this one. Okay, there's the stage. We'll go with that. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with the big blocker Ichiji, I think. So we'll just go 5 into this Sanji, get rid of it. There's no way it defends this. Yeah, indeed. We'll deploy this. Trash. The Ichiji. Grab a Reiju, probably going to be our next target. And we'll go 4 for Ichiji. On -1. Play this. We get another Ichiji, sure. See what he has here. He's going to Soul Poke us. We're an aggro deck, right? We'll trash our life. Didn't attack. Oh, because we have this blocker, of course. Genius. Do we want to ditch this and then... or ditch one of these? Because we can always just play this. And then play the chopper. That's honestly not bad. You know? I'm going to ditch one of these Ichijis. Well, we'll definitely not take the Germa Kingdom. That's not going to be very good. Yeah, that's okay though. Go 5. See what he wants to do with that. You got to imagine he's going to use his leader effect. You'd have to imagine. Itches a VV, sure. Attack for 7. Cool. Deploy this. I don't have any of these. I'll grab the Judge, because we can Judge next turn. Then we'll go with the Chopper. And use the card action, ramp back up. So what do we have in the trash? Currently we have Ichiji and Niji, which is pretty good. We don't have a Reiju, but we do have one here. We can ditch. We've got big Ichiji in there. We've got big Rei, and we've got big Niji. So we're okay on the Judge. He's doing a bunch of stuff. And then just doesn't attack. I don't really know why I didn't attack there, but hey ho. We're ditching the little ray, excuse me. We'll grab a... I think it's going to be that one, right? We'll summon that from hand. That's better than summoning the other one from trash, I think. Yeah, gonna grab the big ray. And then we're gonna have to play over both the Reiju and the Chopper, honestly, which kind of is a bummer. We might as well swing with this, see if we can get him to burn a card. Takes. I didn't expect that. He uses a beige. Sure. Interesting. 6 on 5. You really should use your leader effect. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Let's go with the judge. Use the card action, send back 1. We'll ditch ichiji, I guess. Oh, we can... I keep forgetting that the judge effect makes you trash things. Which, I shouldn't really. It's a good effect. We'll go with the ichiji, the niji over the Reiju, and the Reiju over the Chopper. Nothing else. Draw a Reiju, cool. Let's go -1. Play out. Yeah, we do have equal or less. Yeah, we do, yeah. Do that, draw a couple cards. Ichiji's a nice one to see. I think I will get another blocker Ichiji, honestly. And then I'll just leave the Niji there, I think. I guess it costs 1 Don to get another one. I'll just do it. I want to get the whole gang. Then we'll pass it over. He's on 10. I'm not really sure what he's going to drop on 10. Maybe a Captain Kidd would be reasonable. That could be okay, but we've got 2 of these, which is really nice. Another Hiyori. Raging Tiger would be pretty good as well. Hopefully we don't see any Raging Tigers. But it would only get rid of Niji and Reiju, which are honestly not that impactful. These Ichijis are way better. For sure. Sure. Okay, Big Mum. I mean, we'll definitely trash 2. Yeah, I'll definitely trash 2. We don't need this. And I don't need all these baby Nijis. That's absolutely fine. So we'll use this. Use the card action. Buff him. No need. Block. Resolve. Look at that. Genius. This is not going to be very useful. I think we're just attacking this turn, honestly. Don't see much need to do very much else. Let's ditch the Gamma Knife. I was going to say look for some counter, but hey ho. Guess we'll grab this. He's alright, I suppose. Start with a 7. 7's a really awkward number for them, right? You use the leader effect, takes, and triggers a Kiku Nojo. What about that one? Go with another 7. Okay. Go with 9 from Judge. Gonna take. Go 12 from Ichiji. Might just win. Yeah, and it does. Aggroed them down. What's not to love? Yeah, I mean, the 6-Mom's pretty bad into us. And the... I don't know about this card in the deck. It seems a bit underwhelming. But considering we're still figuring out what I want to do with this, that was quite good. Pleasantly surprised. Let's move on. If you're still enjoying this video, do consider leaving a like and a subscription on the channel. It helps me out and you'll get more of these videos in your feed. Going second into Blue Purple Luffy, I see stage. I keep. I don't see much else I like, I can't lie, but stage is a good start. Let's go with the Sanji. Want to see some kind of a ichiji. We probably have to take... We'll take the big one here, I think. Yeah. Then we'll go with the stage, ditch the big one. Grabbing, I guess, the red one. Pass it over. Nothing great this turn. He's going to have some kind of ramp, you'd have to think. Gear second, it's to die for. Whiff's ramp. Okay, well, we'll take that for sure. Judge is okay. Judge is just okay. Let's ditch the Red Ranger. I'm going to get... Wow. All of the baby Reijus and no big ones. And we only play 8. Only 8? Oh, dear. Well, I guess I'll grab a baby. We'll go with Sanji. Sure, we'll get the red baby ranger next turn. We can play out a Reiju and just swing 6. I don't think there's much value in swinging 8 because he's probably going to take this 6 anyway. There's a good chance, yeah, especially if he didn't have the ramp last turn. We'll deploy this and just pass it over. Like, we get it on the board, it's okay. Next turn, we're probably going to be going with the Red Ranger of some description. Bon Clay, sure. We're swinging 8. I will take an 8, unfortunately. I don't have 2 2s. We can discard all of these, but that kind of sucks. We'll get another Sora, sure. That's a nice one. Yeah, we'll trash the Reiju. Grab a baby ichiji. Don't need 2 judges, and I don't think we need another draw. We don't need the draw Reiju right now. This is the one I want anyway, because our hand is way too big. This is going to be 2, this is 4. We got 2 more, so we can do 7. Although if we get Chopper, we could do that. Let's go with this. Then we'll go with this. This. Sure, I guess we'll draw first. I would like the Chopper. That's okay. We have 1 Red Ranger in there. I think I'm going to grab the other one. Honestly. Seems reasonable. Then we'll go 7. Then we'll go 7 again. And we're demanding at least 1 2k here, otherwise he is screwed. Completely screwed. Gives a Nami. Red Ranger. Sure. Wait, Nami? I mean, I guess. Doesn't seem great. If you have 3 or less... When you have 3 or less cards in your hand. I feel like you're better off with the vanilla Chopper at this point. That's a little crazy, but... Hey, who knows? Maybe he's onto something. I think the 8 cost Luffy is the best thing he can have here by far. We'll counter out of this one, though. We've got way too many cards in our hand. It's just Kata. It is just Kata. Sure. Can't restand this, thankfully. That would be annoying. Do 2 into 1. Get the clear on that. Ain't no way you're saving that, my man. There's no shot. Trash the Ichiji. We'll grab a... Reiju. Got this Reiju in there. Probably just use that Reiju. We'll grab this as a 2k, I guess, right? Yeah, I guess we'll grab this just as a 2k. It's fine. So we're going to go 4 for the Red Ranger, so we can go 6, 6, 7, 7. That seems really good. Deploy this. Done -1. Bring out the Red Ranger. -2 here. Draw Baby Ray, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then we're going to demand quite a few cards here from him. 6, 6, 7, 7. And there's no point in this blocking because this leader is the same power. So this can't get any value. Which is great. For us, at least. Maybe not for him. The fact that these are 7 cost. Okay, he's going to take that one on ramp. We can use one of his counter events now. It's a pretty good hit for him. Actually. Go 6, then we'll go 7, then we'll go 7, then we'll pass it over. Simple plays. Simple plays. Gotta have a 1k at least, right? It's a giant at 6k. That's pain. That is gotta be painful. You don't want to be gianting a 6k. That's crazy. And we're gonna go 7. Okay. Yeah, you must have a 2k, right? Oh dear. He has had a blue-purple Luffy moment. Occasionally you get those games of this deck where it just draws nothing. And I guess what was in the top 5, we will never know. I can't see anything good there. I mean, you can take like the giant, draw the Usahachi, Lin, give himself a life. He can maybe stay in it from there, honestly. It's like, it's bad, but it's not the end of the world. It's possible. Yeah, I mean, we had pretty good aggression. These ichiji are really good at dealing with the kata. The Reiju was nice to just fill the trash. Get us going that bit faster. And most importantly, we saw stage, which was very good. Either way, well played to our opponent. Let's move on. But again, into Pudding. He's going first. Hand's not bad, you see. Hand is not bad. We can summon this immediately. But we don't have the stage. I'm looking for stage. We don't see it, but maybe Sanji can get us there. That'd be nice. We'll see. Probably see him drop some kind of searcher. They play a lot now. Never mind. Stage. Brilliant. Mega. Incredible. Ploy. Use this. Ditch. Reiju. I don't have any of those. That's not great. We'll grab Sanji. Then pass it over. So, we'll see what he does here. If it's just 5, and then he plays out the Brûlée. Okay, 6. We're going to take this hit regardless. Reveals an Usahachi and a Kata. Cool. We get a Reiju. That's a nice one, actually. Big fan of that. We can summon this Reiju from trash. Excellent. Okay, so there's no reason for us to not attack. And that's made my decision a little bit easier, I suppose. And that's also a very easy decision. What do we have in here? Nothing. We probably want big Ichiji. No, let's grab a little Ichiji, because there's a good chance we find a big Ichiji. So our hand is a little high, which is not ideal. Yeah, it's not ideal, is it? We can fail as Sanji. Go with the Sanji. Wow, that's a lot of Reijus, wow. Okay. Then we could just go with this purple one, I suppose. Or what we're going to be on 7. I mean, we can do this one from hand. Yeah, we'll do this from hand. That's the move. We'll attack for 6. He'll take, you'd have to think. And then we'll do 2 for Reiju, bring out Reiju. Never mind, he counters. Interesting. Didn't expect that one. Let me get all the effects. Nice. Because if we'd done the one from trash, this wouldn't have procced. But because we did the one from hand, it did. Fun 5, we'll counter out this one for sure. The Niji could be good if we get the other big Niji. Don't think we need this Niji in hand, at least. And then 6 for Katakuri, right? He's going to be at 10 next turn. Scary. We can start 10 mumming from next turn for sure. I want to get that big Ichiji blocker. Ideally, that would be really good. I'd also kind of like to play this chopper though, so Cool. We'll see what we get off the top. Yeah, I think I do want to play the chopper to go more aggro, but we need to generate at least something. Otherwise, we're not putting on enough pressure. That's not quite what I wanted. Let's ditch. We can always just summon this, I suppose. It is a unit. Yeah, it's a unit. Let's get rid of the Sanji. Yeah, we're going to be summoning this, I think. We'll just grab the Ichiji blocker here. Go 5 with lead. Counters. We'll go 5 again. Counters again. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. If we had the good Ichiji, this would be a sick turn. But alas. No, we just have this vanilla. We get a rush one there. That's not too bad. Let's go this. Ramp up. Pass it over. So he's on 10. We're on 5. He does only have 3 cards, though. So, yeah, we know this is an Usahachi, right? And then this is a cat. I'm surprised he didn't take. He must already have the 10 mum. What did he grab off that pudding? He drew an 8 cat, and there is the 8 cat in question. We'll counter out of this one, and then I guess we may as well just block the first one. Yeah, we'll just block the first one. It's fine. Yep, we're going to save this. No problem. I mean, kind of a problem. We've got a lot of bricks, but we're going to start ditching these. So we'll live. We're going with the Rush Ichiji this turn for sure. Yep, stands everything back up. That's fine. We weren't going to play board anyway, I'll be honest. Spoiler alert, I wasn't going to play board. Do you want to pass it over, brother? We're just going to sit here for 5 minutes. Thank you very much. Now let's trash the Rush Ichiji. I do want that. That's a good one. I don't want him this turn, but next turn, probably. We're probably going to go with the Judge next turn. Let's go 5. No, we want to go with the Ichiji first, so that we can put the debuff on the Kata. Yes. It doesn't matter. Cool, another Ichiji. That's a good one. That is a good one. We want to go 6, 6, 6, 8, something like that. Just so that you can't free block any of these. $2k in that 2-card hand, my friend. I know this is an Usahachi. I know it. It's true. You don't want to block this one with Kata. Maybe you should probably block with Viola. Because you know we have this. But you shouldn't block with Kata, I don't think. Because then we're just going to attack the Kata and then it's going to die. No doubt. So you think you should take this one? Yeah, smart. Go another 6. He'll probably just counter that with the 2k, right? We know this is a brick. I don't think it matters. We just go 6 and then 6 and then 8 or 7, 7 here. Depends on what he does. He counters this one. I'm just going to go 7, 7 for sure. Yep, he does. Cool. 7, and then 7. You can block. Cool. We got him to use it at least. And there's another 7. Presumably he's going to take this one. What do we have in trash? We have Ray. Yeah, sure. That's it. He did take. Cool. We have Ray. We have Ni. We have Ichi. We don't have a Rush Ichiji in the trash. And we also don't have a Bounce Niji in the trash. We can ditch the Niji very easily with this Judge. There's another Katakuri. You've got to imagine he's going to try and take some of this out. But honestly, I think that's fine. I think next turn we're just going with the Judge. And then we'll go from there. We can ditch the Ichiji and the Niji. Well, that's just a very simple 2k. Then what's he going to do? 9 to Ichiji and then 6 to Reiju. How many spots do we need? We need lots of spots, right? So we can just let everything go here. I think if we save this, this gets to stay. And I'm fine with this staying. We're going to lose this, and we're going to lose this. Yeah, I will save this. We'll give the Reiju. I've got to imagine this is going to be 9 into Ichiji. And we're going to let that go, because we want him in trash anyway. Well, I suppose we don't have to, strictly speaking. We don't have to go with Judge next turn. Yeah, we'll let that go. I guess we're keeping the Ichiji. What a result. Yeah, I guess we get to keep the Ichiji. I'm down with that. Absolutely. Then we're going to see this Kata stand back up. Cool. Okie dokie. Another Ichiji. Interesting. Ditch this. Ooh. Weird one. Grab Ichiji. Yeah, not a lot of counter going on now. I think we're going to summon one of those blockers. And then just swing a couple of 8s. That seems good. Let's go 8. Can I take? What's this doing? Oh, this can search, sure. 9 Lin? Sure, I mean, we're not going to have anything for you to get rid of, or anything meaningful at least. We'll go with another 8, and then we'll just do the Ichiji. Very simple. Because we know that's a brick. We know he has that. No, we don't know anything else. Because he played the 8 cat. He's going to block counter 1, though. Yeah, there's no reason to use this, so we'll just get the blocker. We'll deploy this, do Dom -1. Grab the blocker, draw a card, and pass it over. So he probably has to heal here, which is not amazing for him. Limits his swings into this, for sure. It's interesting. This deck's a lot more interesting now. You've got, like, more than one good card. Kinda crazy. Kinda crazy how shit this deck felt before. This card's crazy, though. But for what it's worth, honestly, this is better than Tenmum. Like, he's not going to out-aggro us. And these have been able to get him so much value that the Tenmum just wouldn't have. The fact they can swing and then stand back up again is so crazy. Such a good card. Such a good card. Yeah, we've got the choice of Judge or just going with an Ichiji. He's probably going to get the removal on this. There's not that much we can do. We're going to go... Wow, we're not going with Mum. Okay, we're going for game. We are going for game. What are our splits? 10, 10, 8. That's really bad. I'll take that one. That's fine. 10's a really big start. Don't know how much I love that. 11. 11 into ichiji. Yeah, 11 into ichiji. I don't love this because we can't take these out. I don't think we can afford to save this regardless. So let's just let it go. And the fact these are blockers that just stand up is so obnoxious. Such a good card. Maybe we should have gone with the judge last turn. Maybe we should have gone with the judge last turn. I mean, this is a freebie. Man, the fact these stand up is so good. Like, we can't go for game here, really, is the thing. I mean, we've got one rush. But that's only 3 swings, and that's 1, 2, 3. And he's got 4 cards in his hand as well. It's so nuts. And we slow the game down with a judge. I mean, we can try. Summon a bunch of goons. About what we've got, right? We have to get another blocker ichiji and then just let them all die. He should definitely counter this one. And he does. Okay. Yeah, I think we have to go with the judge this turn and then just hope and pray that we can get there next turn. I don't see a way for us to win this with the current hand. Let's ditch the big ichiji. We could go for choppers. No, we can't grab that. We have to grab Ray. Yeah, it's just going to be judge. Do we want to play this in smoke or do we want to attack for 8? Kind of neither. I think we're going to need the 2 blockers. Yeah. Ditching ichiji and Niji. Summon Reiju. Ichiji over Sanji. Niji over Sanji. That's it. Draw a card there. Why not? That's a 2k at least. That's not too bad. Blocker. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Guess we'll summon this one. Now we can KO this. That's slightly okay. That's not going to do anything, so we'll do this. Maybe get 2k. Maybe we can grab Sora. And then we'll pass it over and see if we can get there next turn, if he doesn't just win. We've got 2 blockers. We've got 1 life. And we've got a good bit of counter, right? We've got 2, 4... Okay, he's slowing the game down with Big Mum. That's reasonable. Is he going to put anything in our life? It just sound... Sanji Pudding is a weird one. I don't like this. This doesn't seem good in Pudding. Honestly, you probably don't even heal us. Which is kind of crazy. You probably just don't heal. Yeah, I think that's smart, honestly. I'm gonna go cancel. We'll block her out of these two, I guess. We're just going all in here, I think. He's got 1-2 blockers, 1-2 lights. We need 5 hits to go through. We've got 6, 7 with an ichiji from hand. We can get there this turn. Can we afford to go down to 0? I think we're going to lose next turn anyway. So let's just go down to 0. Yeah. That's a freebie. That is a freebie. How many cards have we got? Ugh, we don't have many cards. It doesn't matter though. Then we'll give him a 1k. Then we'll just block 2 out of this last swing. Block. Where's the 2k? We'll give him a Sora. Then he's going to pass it over. We've got to go for game here. Can we get there? No, we'll just have to see, won't we? We will just have to see. This ichiji is going to be a nice one if we need it. Got to imagine he's going to have a 2k. I don't think we know anything about his life. He gave us the Usahachi that we saw earlier, ages ago. This top one is from the top of the deck. Yeah, I don't think we know anything about anything. Let's start with 5. It's going to make my math a little easier. If he gives us 1 card, as he should. I think we get there. But you never know. Gives us a 2k. Okay. He doesn't have any 1ks. We've got 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, let's go with the 7 now. Let's go with another 7. I think we do get there. But you never know. You never know. Another 7. Yeah. If he counters this one, then we ichiji. If he doesn't counter this one, we just can... Okay, he does counter, so we just have to hold 4 for ichiji. I mean, it doesn't matter, really. Yeah, it doesn't matter. 7. Full Don, Ichiji, over Reiju. Don -1. Bring in big Ichiji. Back for 7. And we just about got there. But wow, that was harder than I thought. Pudding, traditionally very slow deck. Reiju, traditionally very fast deck. Man, without the Porsche, you're not as aggro as you used to be. And these Katakuris are so good at helping them deal with you turn over turn. Because they can immediately come down, get some value in the block, then start taking out your dudes whilst just being massive blockers. It's tough. Sure, there was things I could have done better, but either way, we just about got there against Pudding. Got to go into Smoker, and I see stage, so I keep. Very simple. I'm a simple man. We're going first as well, which is interesting. Let's ditch the stage for sure. Let's take the other Reiju. Looking for that baby Ray next turn, but who knows? We've got 2 draws to try and find it. He's going to go with the Virgo. Seems reasonable. So one of the important cards I think in this matchup is just going to be that. It grabs a sanji, sure. And a smoker. Good start from our opponent here. One of the most important cards is going to be the ichiji to reduce his kid. We'll trash. I think it's always this one first, honestly. We don't get it. I'm going to take a sanji. You never know, we might get the 2-cost Reiju off of this. We don't. That's unfortunate. Hey ho. I guess we'll grab another ichiji. And then just attack him for 7. Going down to 3. Yeah, not a good start by any means. Played a stage and a sanji, didn't see a 2-cost Reiju. Little rough. But we're setting up reasonably nicely here. He's going to go with the sanji here, no doubt. Put a Don on it. K goes with the chopper. I like that. I respect that a lot. So we have this Reiju in there. We really need to see something. I guess we can do a ichiji though, right? Yeah, we'll plan for a ichiji here. We'll ditch this. Grabbing... I guess we can do another sanji search, right? Not too bad. Definitely going to need that Reiju, although we have now seen 2 purple ichijis. Maybe we have to grab that. Yeah, let's grab that. That's actually pretty nice this turn, even though it's coming from hand. Nah, we'll go with it next turn. Next turn we can do ichiji plus chopper, which is pretty good. Sora, not bad. There's no point. I mean, I guess we'll noob check him. He should 100% just block. Indeed. I thought he would, but you got to noob check him, right? You never know. They might grief. So we're definitely going to see the 5-cost smoker come down here. No doubt in my mind. We've got this nice blocker, which is pretty good. That's going to give us that bit of defense in this early game. We do see the smoker indeed. Brings back his dons. And one more. 5 more dons. Pretty crazy. Could play out Sanji swing 7. It's not bad. We do get out of up to a 7k swing for free though, which is pretty cool. Yep. We're going to use the card action, buff this, and then block resolve. Because you can't swing into this. If you want to swing with the chopper, be my guest. Rosinante. Interesting. We sent one of those Nijis back earlier, didn't we? Let's do this. We'll get rid of the Rush Ichiji for sure. Wish I could grab that Gamma Knife. But we can't. I'll grab the Reiju. Yeah, we're definitely going with Ichiji plus Chopper this turn. That seems impactful. Yep. Done -1. Bring out this guy. Minus down this. Bring it down to 5 so you can't defend. Then we'll go 7. I don't think he realised we minused it by 2. I mean, I kind of want this gone. If we can drain his hand, his game plan is going to be a lot weaker in the late game. Go with another 7 into Chopper. I'm kind of fine with this being, yeah, getting gone. That's absolutely fine with me. We're still going to get to swing 5. He takes, and then we'll just go with Chopper. Ramp up, end the turn. We're looking pretty good. These Ichijis are really nice. Really, really pleased with these. If he wants to attack them with the smoker, he's not getting his banish. And to be honest, we've got this chopper, so the banish isn't going to go through regardless. If he gets a kid, I'm just going to block this. We'll keep it simple. If you want to slam everything into one of these, it's fine. You can do 13 and 7 and take it. Okay, we're going with Ben. We're going with Ben Beckman. I respect that. Yeah, there's Ben Beckman. Nice. Seems good to me. Got 3 Don back. We swing an 8 here. Or 8 here. Got to be at life, right? Unless we're holding Don up for an event. Okay, we're gonna swing 7 into 5. Yeah, we're gonna save that. We have this, and we'll just give one of each of the Reijus, right? It's pretty reasonable. Cool, we get another ichiji. This is at 8, which is a little awkward for us to attack into at all. We're going to ditch the ichiji. The ichiji's nice. I might just hard play that, honestly, just to get us Rosie. Do we have equal less Don? We do. Yeah, I'm going to take this. To be honest, that seems pretty good. We can just carry the Rosie. Definitely not super crazy, but I do think it's pretty reasonable. We've got one of those in there, yeah. So we're going to go 6, 7. Go 5, 8. How much do I want to attack this? How much do I want to attack this for 8 on 8? Not a lot. We know he has that sanji in his hand. Unless he ditched it earlier. This is probably the sanji. Yeah, we don't know anything else about his hand. Let's just go face. 6, then 7, and then play out this. He has kid, he has kid. Okay. 2 Don for this. Don -1. Rid of that. Bring out this. Draw a whole bunch of cards. Okay, that is a bunch of wank, but it's okay. So now we're expecting Kid. But he's not got that many cards, and we can minus it down. He's got no blockers currently. There's the Kid. 1 Don's got to go on here. So he's got 4 more. He probably needs to keep some for an event. Don't know. An interesting conundrum. He's got to play at least 1 blocker, otherwise the Kid's cooked. He doesn't have a blocker. Wow. I'm going to let this go through. Now we have a better chance to save our ichiji. We need to keep at least one of these Soras, because next time we're going Sora. Unless this German Kingdom gets us a full cost ichiji, we're going to be going Sora for Baby Ichiji. And then Baby Ichiji, yeah. So we'll go 1, 2 here. If he wants to slam 9, we can save it, no problem. I think we have to defend this, don't we? No, let's take. Okay, it's a 2k. Nice one to have. Okay, so we can always go with this chopper. Alright, let's start with the German Kingdom, ditch the German Kingdom. I mean, that's a pretty good one. That is a pretty good one. Bring out the Red Ranger. Red Ranger, minus here. Got no blockers. So he's got 2 Don open. Kamakura Jitoshi is 3. So we want to start with 9. Then he's got to use it to only get out 1 swing. Cool. That's fine. Now we'll go 8. Okay, he does have it. Now we go 6. I think we've got this. If he has at least one brick, we win. If both of these are counter, then we don't. Another Tashigi. Okay. If this is a 2k, we don't win now, but we've still got a good chance. We've got a lot of 2ks. And it was a brick. It was Odie Jones. Cool. We got there. Would he have won next turn? Honestly, hard to say. We've got 8, 9, 10k counter. We've got 1 life. It's going to depend on what he does with his swings. Yeah, I don't know if we'd have won next. If he'd have won next turn. But he didn't live past that turn, which was the important thing. Bit lucky, the German Kingdom getting us that ichiji. That 1 extra Don did actually matter that we'd had to use to play the Sora. But hey, sometimes lucky. We'll play to our opponent. Let's move on. So let me know what you think. Do you think Reiju is going to have any chance in the OP11 meta to become a bit more relevant than it has been since all the way back in OP06? There was a little bit of hope once the RP lore bans got announced that this deck would come back. And it did for a very short time before rapidly falling off again. As people sort of worked out there are better decks out there. And especially in OP09, this has not been seeing any play. So I'm pretty excited to see if this can come back with this package. I do think there are a couple of other cards you could include. The Yonji is okay. It's got the same clause as Ichiji where you can't have non-Germa cards. But then it can't be KO'd or rested by an effect. It's alright, it's just very average. I don't love just playing a blocker and leaving it there. It doesn't feel very good. And the Judge is interesting. He's a 6/8, you can trash 1 card. And all of your Germa characters gain 1000 power for the turn. Helps with your aggro, but it just feels a bit weird trying to find the turn you want to play this out on. If you're going something like second, you want to be ideally doing Reiju plus Chopper or Ichiji, then even on that next turn on 6, I don't want to be dropping Judge. I'd rather drop like Ichiji Chopper, Ichiji Reiju, something like that, or just Ichiji swing 7 with lead. It feels weird to find the time to get him out, but if you could get him out, I imagine he might be quite good. I think that's the only cards. There is some people saying you can run Gear 2 in this, which is interesting. You do sometimes have a Don that's just kind of floating, and ramping with his deck is interesting to me. But it's not searchable, so I'm not sure how reliable this is going to be. You're already mulliganing for the stage. Having another thing you're mulliganing for, I don't know, man. But if you enjoy this deck and you enjoy Gear 2, let me know how you've been finding it. If you think the card's insane, let me know. I really want to hear that. And with that said, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.